Welcome back, Rooftop Rompers. This is Resident Evil Village, brought to you by Rocket Rabbit Commentaries. The last part we had obtained the four-winged key from the house with the red chimney, being one of the most important missions yet encountered in this game, because not only is it getting us closer to the truth of how to save Rose, Ethan's beloved daughter, has also expanded our ability to explore the village and the domains of the four bloodlines.
So keep going, then take a left. No, not under. The well is over to the left, Mr. Passcloud.
We are on a well-wishing adventure, Mr. Gerdad. There will be wells, and we will plumb their depths. What a great way of getting the player to view finally all of the details and love that is put into this game by putting them in a sprawling maze in which they will probably be going over the same areas repeatedly. Okay, so I gotta go backwards. Or maybe like this village's idea of going backwards. Okay, so we take a left, and then we go forward, and then we take a right, and then we take another right, and then we're there. Simple. This tractor is not on the map.
It is not, but, you know, the pathway that it's on is, so...
You know that the pathway's open. Found it.
Right.
Squeaky, 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 squeaky.
No, it's just a lockpick. I was hoping it was going to be one of the necklace treasures. Oh well.
Just a lockpick. I mean, would you rather it was like a bar of chocolates?
I might rather it was untainted meat.
Would you rather that it was a treasure that we could redeem more immediately than instead having to find a lockpick drawer, which is just so happens to be right over here, next to Dolby Beer?
Oh, that's just sniper rifle ammo. The thing is, we're critically low on ammo in general, but the sniper rifle ammo feels a bit, you know, less worthwhile as it's one of the few ammo types that we actually have a almost sizable amount of right now.
I'll have you know at this time that the sniper rifle had very quickly jumped into first place among rankings of weapons that had successfully decapitated enemies in this game.
This is true
thus far,
but that's mostly because the shotgun that you've got upgraded, even after upgrades, isn't allowed to one-shot enemies.
Right. You're not gonna hardly one-shot even. Well, because there aren't many enemies in this game that are necessarily weak. That's not a thing in Village. As a general rule of thumb, you're going to have a heck of a time taking on just pretty much any one single enemy. There are no, low HP enemies that deal only a little bit of damage, and the idea is that it's a game of numbers, and if they overwhelm you, then you're going to take a lot of damage. Is that every single one of these enemies is going to take more than one shot, even if you shoot them in the head. It's just encouraged that you do shoot them in the head in order to reduce the number of bullets you need to ultimately take them out. But the shotgun will keep you safe. It's kind of like a gust of wind, and will blow away your enemies, Fus Roda style, to quote Skyrim.
There, shotgun ammo. Thank Christ.
Now, who the hell was hiding bullets in a cage suspended in a shed?
Hey, it would actually make a relatively interesting home defense system. You know, you cut the basket, the basket lands on your invader's head. Then you sweep their leg, rack up a shell, and then blast them in the stomach.
You see, Denzel Washington could have pulled that off. I think Ethan needs a little more practice in setting up these traps. Ethan couldn't
pull that off, but you know, we are in Well, actually, we're in South Central Europe. Yeah, we're in South Central Europe. So
Central. They're closer to the northern hemisphere. And also unclear as to how often enforcement authorities will come in and make sure that that ordinary citizens are not packing heat. Because actually, it's one thing that I'm glad that Resident Evil games don't go into is just, okay, every place, whether or not it's acceptable to have firearms, it's acceptable to keep ammo on your premises or persons. Like, we're not about to go into the legalities. This is about survival.
right.
And these monsters definitely don't like guns. They don't like bullets. So we're going to put the fear in them. Oh, wow. I actually do show a segment of me saving the game. Nice.
It's kind of disappointing that we're not actually going to be using the Neo Umbrella base for resupply, because there isn't even a teleport chest in there, is there?
Teleport chest. No, there are no item chests or teleport chests anywhere in this game.
No storage chests at all? God damn.
Well, I mean, I know the Duke is big, but we're talking about a person ? Which is different than a chest or container, except that this person ? Also happens to have lots of storage capabilities. Kind of like more like a pawn shop, honestly. Like if you want to use the shop as a way to store your stuff and then temporarily gain some collateral, and then all you have to do is just pay the cost to get your stuff back, then sure. And once again, Resident Evil.
So these vamplings, we very explicitly do not have enough shotgun shells for all of them, Mr. Pascal. Yeah, especially if you just go mostly wasting them like that.
Oh, that wasn't a waste. That was a direct hit. See, like, okay, so you want to use explosives on groups of enemies, because the explosive doesn't care how many health bars are in the region. It's going to deal damage equally to each enemy that's inside the blast radius. But even if I'm only affecting one enemy with an explosive, I'll do it, because at least it's better than just missing. Come on, stop trying to hit me and hit me before I shoot you. Stupid.
Crystal Wing.
Crystal Wing. Crystal Thing. Crystal King. Crystal Schwing. Schwing. Players beware. Enemies typically indicate the positions of valuables. We just got the well wheel, so now we can get the valuables. But Resident Evil is not about to let us just walk in and get the valuable stuff. They want to put up a fight. Make it feel like we actually, accomplished something.
Okay, so is that the last chicken of this area?
I think so, because ordinarily anytime you see a chicken icon on the map, it indicates, 2 chickens. Okay, and there's the well. Or was it?
I'm pretty sure we have that well already, actually.
Well, G-Pass, Cloud, you were looking at your map like you had freaking attention deficit disorder. Now present Cloud would like to see, did you actually hit the icons? Because as you hit the icons, and the game scratches them off with a red slash marker. Alright, fat man, what do you have to say to me now?
Did you learn anything?
I found these feathers. Now tell me how to fix this like you said you would.
Settle down. First you must use that key and collect all of your little roses flowers.
Where are the rest of them?
There are 4 in total. You have the 1. The other lords have the rest.
Yep.
Lords?
And you may be wondering, why does the Duke know all of this?
Mother Miranda is the cold, calculating ruler of this village. 4 lords serve under her. The first you've already met.
Well, we've actually met all of them, so...
The second lives deep in a valley of mist. The dollmaker, Donna Beneviento. None of her playmates have ever come back from that dank old estate. The third is Moreau, a being of twisted flesh that lives in the reservoir past the windmills.
That one has the unborn child symbol on the door.
The fourth and most dangerous is Heisenberg.
He's the one who commands all the
Village
lichens.
outskirts. And the project. Let's just say parts of the human imagination are better left alone.
Although Heisenberg's actual power is a bit weird.
Very weird. The Duke has updated your map.
Yay!
Okay. So, as a point of contrast, the Domitresk logo is crossed out. So, you can take that off the list. But there are two others. And although the symbols for Beneviento and Moreau appear simultaneously, you have to see Beneviento first because you have the key that corresponds to her gate.
Okay. I noticed that there were 2 more gold chests in the Castle Dimitrescu, though. So, what are those?
I think you need to get the boat in order to get the chest near Castle Dimitrescu.
Okay.
Please do come again soon.
Alright, after a nice jump cut of us saving. We only have a part of the four-winged key. We still need the other. We still need the other 2 pieces yet.
Well, you need that crest that's in the middle of the ring, the unborn symbol.
Okay.
See, this door, on the other hand, does not have the unborn symbol. So this one we can open right now.
Oh, good. I was just thinking. Ah, yes, I have you. Find some quality ingredients and bring them to me.
Hey,
Were you wondering what those
because
ingredients
we've
were
actually
for?
been killing all the chickens nearby. We can actually make foods.
Yep. Because Ethan is a man, and men get hungry as the time goes on. Because as we had opened this game, he was about to have dinner. He was about to have a glass of wine, but he did not actually get these things.
Oh, come on!
We
Just
need
get
nourishment.
the bird and beast peel off.
Damage taken when guarding decreases permanently. This is a good one to get early. So in order to get the ingredients, use the sliders to tell the Duke, okay, you want to consume this many ingredients. And then he reveals that he had an entire kitchen, stovetop, and pepper set up his butt.
I'd love for you to enjoy as well.
Ah. Satisfying.
Yay! Alright, what's another good one?
Could be had in this winter.
Well, that depends. Like, do we actually have enough ingredients in order to get other ones?
Yes, we do.
I'm skilled at all sorts.
So the first 3 foods that you saw on that list required only basic ingredients: fish, meat, or poultry. The latter 3 required fine fish, fine meat, or fine poultry, which requires a different animal, and we have not run into these animals yet.
I'm pretty sure we've got quality meat.
Not yet. No, it's too early in the game.
Okay.
Delighted.
Okay.
So we've increased the power of our M19 handgun. Rate of fire is not really relevant in this game, as far as I have seen. Reload speed is kind of good though.
I mean, a 4% increase in rate of fire, definitely, like, not a priority. Damage delivered per bullet, sure. Except that as we approach Donaviento's domain, we're actually approaching a rather peculiar portion of the game with respect to how do you make progress. And in the next part, we're going to open the gate.